Charlie Kirk was shot during an event at a university, and he's no longer with us, y'all. Let's check this out.
Vaughn, let me interrupt you, Vaughn, but please stay on the line. Donald Trump has just posted on his social media platform, Truth Social, the following quote: "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." Again, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, just posting on his social media.
Yeah, y'all. I don't care how much we disagree with each other. It should never get to the point of violence. You should always sit down and be able to talk shit out. Man, this man had his wife and his kids in that audience, and they saw him get shot. Not only that, it was a fucking university where you got 18-year-old, 19-year-olds and all that had to see this shit for no fucking reason.
Platform news that Charlie Kirk, conservative activist, has died in today's shooting. Vaughn Hilliard, your reaction?
This is not a good moment for us as America, for our engagement and our ability to have very difficult discussions. This is somebody who was a father, a husband, somebody who I think that we must note at this moment in time, Nicole, was there today on a college campus, inviting people to take a microphone and debate him. And this is somebody who welcomed, you could call it an exchange of thoughts, you can call it a debate, you can call it what you want, but this is somebody who took a microphone today and was shot while on a college campus engaging in the First Amendment right to be able to speak freely. And he was targeted. And
Anybody should be able to just go out and express themselves, their voice, without having to face any goddamn violence. This is not what we need to do in America. This is not America. I don't like half the stuff that dude was saying, more than half, but I wouldn't wish death on him. I wish death on no one. We can sit down and talk about it. We can disagree about it, and we ain't got to speak no more about it. But I'm not finna kill you. What the fuck type of shit is that?
this comes a year after Donald Trump was targeted and nearly killed. This comes a month after Melissa Hortman was assassinated in Minnesota. This is it's a difficult moment to immediately react to, Nicole. I will say that where we find ourselves as a country here over the last 10 years is one in which the bitter division of our politics has led to a rise in violence. And I just hope and I pray for the loved ones of Charlie Kirk, for the president, for his family, for the vice president, for those in the cabinet, for those aides, for those people at Turning Point USA, for those candidates around the country that campaigned with Charlie Kirk and got to know him. This is on a human level a bad, awful, horrific day for us as an American, as a country. And I will say that Charlie engaged with journalists. Charlie was somebody that pushed the envelope of what his political party should be. And we don't know the details and the facts of this shooting other than Charlie Kirk is no longer with us and has been killed. And Nicole, I'll toss it back to you.
Yeah, they thought they had a suspect. That would have been great. If that was him, but they had to let him go because it wasn't the shooter. So they still looking for the shooter. The shooter is still out there. which is kind of fucked up, you know. Cause this type of shit is just it don't make no sense. We better than this, America. We are better than this. All right, y'all. So hit that like subscribe button, you know, and so we can grow on the channel and everything. New channel, and we finna see what the rest they got to say.
Other than to just say that this is an administration and not just a movement, but our politics that has been really wrecked today, an extension of what is an increasing politically violent country.
Violence isn't politics. Violence is something else entirely. And I wonder if you think, Chris, that we're capable of dealing with the violence at a moment where our politics is so badly broken.
I think it's going to be a real challenge. And I mean, I can give you the history of terrorism as an asymmetric tool in the modern era. Really started in the 1850s with the anarchist movement. And
now it's Republicans, Democrats. It's happening to up both y'all, both sides. Time to sit down and have real policy about gun control. You see, we just had a shooting out there. Matter of fact, when this was going on, it was another shooting in high school, a high school shooting today when this right here was going on. So we really need to sit down and talk about this. Not no partisan. No, we not no somebody taking my guns and you know what I'm saying and doing. No, we need to sit down and get a comprehension plan for gun control. This shows it right here. If y'all still don't think so, I don't know what to say.
it was replicated because it demonstrated that getting to leaders was possible, and eventually ended with the assassination of the Tsar of Russia, Alexander III, President McKinley, and continued. And they learned from each other. Different groups learned from each other. You look at school shootings, the copycats, people understand that this is possible, and it's something that they want to do themselves. Well, in political violence, if you cannot get to, say, a political figure that has a security detail, but there's somebody equally polarizing, he's accessible. That's probably why they went after him instead of maybe somebody in government who might have a security detail. And it remains to be seen. But the other underlying factor is again, the polarization in American society when the far right defines people on the left and immigrants as invaders and not fellow citizens as the enemy really destroying society, that's problematic. And then on the flip side, people on the left are defining people on the right as the others and fascists, authoritarian, and that's how we're looking at each other. Political violence is inevitable, and my concern is that this is going to become an increasing trend, like we saw at other periods of tumultuous times in the United States.
All right, yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. As you see, man, we all can get together and talk. There's no need for violence. As far as this sad, calling this sad, and this sad something, I mean, they've been doing that for forever. But picking up a gun and to express yourself is not how you do it. Not how you do it. I'm up out of here, y'all. And I really mean it. Peace.